I don't have enough money for you, friend. But I do need some supplies. Cool. Actually, no. Is there anything I can do here? Buy cheap fuel. Oh, I should have done this. Oh, no, no. This is... Play a round of cricket. Ooh. Terror has fallen. Good. Nobody seems to remember how long this game has been going on. Just the score is now almost a formality. You play your part and points are scored, yet by the time you leave it is no closer to an end. Nobody seems to mind. It is, after all, cricket. Good cricketing. Share some gossip. Nah, I'm good. I'm unwelcome. Right, yes, I'm still unwelcome. I will be I can make myself more welcome later, but I have no need right now. I have my fuel. Should we try once again? What did you find, friend? You found something there. A wreck, perhaps? Where did this come from? Is this always here? Oh yes, this was always here. This is the assaying wreck. Okay, sure. Interestingly, they don't stay on the map, those things. So maybe they disappear if you go away, maybe. Thank you for the luck, pair. Thank you very much. Traitor's Wood. Ah, yes, I love going through places like Traitor's Wood. That seems like a jolly good time. What have you found, Bat? Something over there. Oh, I leveled up. Oh. Choose a facet. Grow stronger. So, what I want now is still want more veils, and then I think I'm going to get iron. So, iron and veils would be a disgraced predecessor. An earlier captain in your language is the subject of ridicule and rebuke. Since you're already condemned, you decided you might as well do something unquestionably worth condemning. Ah, I see, because my predecessor was condemned, I became a criminal. He did eat a lot of his crew, that predecessor. It's quite dark. It's quite dark around here. Oh, it's more eels. Oh. Can't do anything about you. Bat, have you found anything that isn't eels? A station? Oh. You have my interest. You have my attention, Bat. A mist rises from the woods below. Your windows pale, as if something vast had breathed upon them. It is very spooky looking down there. Just the endless... A different kind of endless abyss. Somerset. Somerset? Oh. Somerset. What does the law say? How did he actually fly the ships? I imagine it's steam just being put out of the side, right? Like some sort of giant hovercraft. Traitor's Wood is a sprawling, secluded forest on the edge of the Reach. Few venture beneath its gloomy boughs, and legend speaks of a king who sleeps under the barrow at the wood's heart. Is there a bazaar? Ooh, I can buy seeds. Seeds from the forest. Ah! I reckon they will buy my seeds at the cricket grounds. That's what I reckon. I can buy bronzewood. I can sell supplies. Interesting. I want some more space. But let's have a look. The wood is as vast as a fell giant and fathomless as a great ocean. Like the ocean, much of it is hidden from view. Careful expeditions are required to go deeper into the wood. The forest is rich and wild in the verdant species of the reach. Exploring the starlight dappled edges of the wood could be profitable. You may only perform one of these actions a fortnight. Wow. I have a 37% chance to gather flowers. Okay. Hey! By a lake, grey as the eye of a storm, you find a promising patch of herbs, green and gold and wonderful. Your crew help you gather those that seem the least familiar, for surely those will fetch the highest price. Deeper in the wood, where the light is almost drowned by the thirsty silverwood trees, you find flowers of every hue of Neverantine. You gather what you can. Very useful. That means I don't have to buy one, but I don't. It's the space more than anything. I can just sell a fuel. Fuel is generally easier to come by, so I will sell. Oh, but I can't sell a fuel. I can dump it over the side, which doesn't seem great. So I will sell one of those, and then buy these 3. Oh, what? What? Why do I have 13 of 12? How does that work? Okay, whatever. It seems like we're fine. A campfire. 3 figures draped in scholars' robes, huddled around a campfire. They are arguing about kings. A banner in the colours of Somerset, London University's most respectable college, gleams in the firelight. As you approach, the discussion dies. One of the scholars, a woman with a fierce expression, stands up. Only scholars should be here. Are you one? No, I'm not. Bye. I don't want to give you my supplies. They're too valuable. It's a locomotive. Yes, it's a sky train. Oh, I can do an expedition? Oh, I can use all of my supplies to go into the woods? Maybe another time. Maybe when I've come back here with like something of value. Oh, I can just get the driver. Oh, very nice. Yes, please. I have an engineer. Fantastic. I'll write a port report. Yes. Very useful. Thank you for the luck, Aqua. There is no one else here at present, but there are signs of recent passage, a discarded set of cups from some clandestine picnic. Loose paper, hastily torn from a notebook, a few bullets in the scorched grass. People come to the glade to conduct meetings, as neutral ground, and as a place to think, secluded from the watchful gaze of the high wilderness. Thank you again for the luck, Aqua. You move through the damp of the wood, the ground beneath your feet slick with fresh fallen rain. The figures round the campfire do not seem to have heard you, engrossed entirely in their argument. Yes, they're talking about being a scholar, but I am not a scholar, so I have nothing to do with you, I'm afraid. Goodbye. It was a good time to be had. I'm off to... Yes, I thought I needed to throw something overboard. Goodbye, fuel. If we go back to Port Avon, I think I can make a tasty profit. What's the time on this thing now? 3 minutes. Not long. There are certainly those who've been around longer, but there's also certainly those who've been around for less time. Hey Vega, welcome. Yes, this is a secret stream. This is an Sundays are unscheduled, unplanned, me just playing random stuff. And I think it's going to be Sunless Skies for quite a while, because I like this game. Maybe I should have saved my luck for the speedruns. I still need luck in this. This is why I missed the Inner Space one? Yes, yes, yes. I did an Inner Space on the weekend as well. Due to undermanning, one of your crew cabins sits empty. But a story has taken a root among the crew that something sleeps in there on nights when the wind howls, something will leave frost on the bedsheets. Some of the crew have begun raiding the pantries to leave bowls of food outside the cabin door. Your cook complains. Force someone to sleep in the empty cabin bed. Just use my pure luck. Yes, just use my pure luck. Oh no. You choose a member of the crew by drawing lots and send him to sleep in the vacant cabin. He makes a show of bravado as he enters, whistling cheerfully. The next morning, you find him frozen to the bed. His eyes are closed as if he still slept. The window is open. Bye, crew. Shooks info in that game. So this experience, I've got a good crew now, so my stats should be alright, yeah. Having a crew is very valuable. That's some affiliation with the establishment. A frozen crew wouldn't make for good supplies. Yeah, I do enjoy eating crew. Like a lollipop, a crew lollipop. Take the verdant seeds. Look at that. Oh! Attention! The annual allotment competition looms on Port Avon. Up to 3 sacks of verdant seeds required urgently. The vicar is delighted. Ha! Shan't be the laughing stocks of the village this year. I shall even put the carpenter's marrows to shame. Thank you for recognising the importance of our competition. I gained an additional 50 sovereigns. Ah, lovely. Ooh, I can buy a jumble of undistinguished souls. Hammering the enter key and holding the scroll bar. Spacebar to scroll the text faster. Oh, sure. Are these illegal? There are some goods in these games that are like illegal, but I don't know what. I will be back. I have to check up on my casserole. Casserole is good. A good casserole. All done. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a ton of... now that I have a lot of money, I'm going to fill up on fuel and supplies. What do I have in my hold that's taking up the extra space? What do I even have? I got a teapot. Oh, I've got some munitions. Oh, I need to go back to the main dock. I need to go back to the main dock just to sell these things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy... I can buy like one of the... I can sell it like a very small profit. What? Why do I... Oh, that's what it will be when you... now I understand. That's a weird interface, but I get it now. Yeah, so it's a small profit. And then... yeah, we're going to head back to the main port. If I'm going to head back to the main port, what I would like is to get a port report. And by getting a port report, I can make a little bit more money when I get there. Cool. Okay. Some glorious trade, and I'm very interested in going back here. And doing an expedition. Skyfarers exposed to the haunting light of the stars are prone to sudden obsessions and erratic behaviour. Someone has been making subtle amendments to your navigator's calculations, presumably, in an attempt to alter your course. The culprit is discovered to be a reticent engineer. You demand an explanation. She once encountered the storm that speaks, and it spoke to her in voices that she had thought she'd never hear again. Ever since, she's been trying to find out more. I don't want to give them supplies. I need that to get home. Oh, yeah. You harry them back to work with a carefully strewed mixture of encouragement and chastisement, but their obsessions only continue to consume them. They make mistakes, some which are dangerous, and their persistent oddness unsettles the crew. Match the enter. Half of what you need? I think that's impossible. If you're doing... which category are you doing? Oh, you haven't even gone... Have you watched my any percent run? I go to a second... Like, I go to... I thought you were talking about a different cave. There's a cave I go to every single any percent run. Just look for that. Yeah. Tensions are high and the crew are making mistakes. Yeah, I go to that one. Then it's impossible to have only half. No, it is literally impossible. If you go into the geyser, there's always 8 there. You go through the geyser to the right, you're getting at least 2. You're going to the coral, the cave with the vines. There's at least 6 in there, always. Then you go to through the cave towards the wreck. You get another. So that's those. And then you go through the cave towards the wreck, you get another, like, 3... No, there's guaranteed 2, and then you get probably a random 2 to 3, so, like, 4. And then you go to the one by the wreck with the stingers in, and you're getting a guaranteed 6 with, I think a random, like, 2. So that's 8, 12, 20... 25, 27, and they are in bands of 8. So you're going to get, out of 27, 28, 8, 16, 24, you're going to get 3, 6, 9 silver and 2, 4, 6 gold with the extra, like, 4. You're going to get another half, so you're going to get about 11 and 8. And that's if you're unlucky. And that's assuming you haven't got any before. But yeah, like, there's... Thanks. Yeah. If it sounds like you haven't actually gone through the... It sounds like you've just done the one cave, Aqua. It sounds like you've done the geyser and the first cave. Yeah, that's the problem. No, that will never, ever get you everything you need. Those caves just don't have enough. If you do get enough, that means you're on an obscene run. Absolutely obscene. You have to go to the other cave. The one by the one I go to in every any percent I do. I don't think there's a single any percent run that I haven't gone to the other caves. Yeah, just watch my full run. It's a good tutorial for this stuff. Like, just watch your thing. Yeah. That's the best place to start. Except yesterday, of course. Okay. I mean, a few days ago. I still went to that cave, even with that fantastic... You are right, I did have fantastic sandstone on one run, but I still went to the second cave. I didn't go to the cave after that by the wreck, but I still went to the third cave, I guess. So geyser, cave with stingers, and then the third cave. I still went to that third one. What are you doing, blinds? Sorry, confused there, thanks. Yeah, sorry if it came off odd in that. I'm just trying to do the calculations. But yeah, watch the 3809. It explains most stuff. A radiant young woman. Interesting. Hire crew. Yes, I would like some crew. Hire a few crew. 2 crew. Good. Let's go to the shops. I've already done this, haven't I? I could do it again. Pretty sure I've already done it, though. The market. Hello, I am here to give you goods. Yeah, this is some small might make sense to buy some locomotive equipment. If you have at least 1,500 sovereigns, you could even buy a new locomotive engine. Yeah, that's not happening. That ain't happening. After base, forget about SSG and almost die in the air to those caves, and it just ruins the run. How could you forget about SSG, though? Without SSG, what do you... That's the best part of the run. SSG is great. Oh, I could get a mine. Oh. Oh. Mining or butchery? I feel like mining's more valuable. Let's get some mining, yeah. Wait, do I have enough space on my ship? Where would it go? Would it go like... Where would it... Auxiliary slot? So I can do mining. Yeah, let's get that. Can I put that in there? Yes, now we can do mining. Oh, but I could have found one that does a saying. Ah. Maybe that would have been better. Maybe. And let's buy some fuel. And supplies. So now I can do mining, and there was some stuff up here. So let's go and do that. I like how there's still train tracks in here. I do like the aesthetics of this game. I'm a fan. Forgot about remote storage, so it's full after the guys are in that cave, so no difference. So after the guys are in the cave, you go back. I go back to base anyway. I don't use remote storage there, so yeah. I go back to the base, dump the stuff from that cave, and then do ghost storage and go to the next caves. What's up here? What is this? Looks like a dead end. Bat, tell me, what is over here? What is this place? Sure, I like fuel. Oh, okay. It's just a way up here. Okay. Okay, sure. Back to the icy world that is the north. Is this something to mine, maybe? Good if it was something to mine. No, it's just supplies. Supplies are good too. Supplies are useful. Ooh, there's something up there. Okay, okay. I'm sure going north could have no problems whatsoever. No problems at all. It's like stairs and stuff. Oh no 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 no! Oh no! Oh no no no! You can I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'll be going. Goodbye. Oh. Okay, more doubts. I love doubts. Okay. Stop giving me doubts when I'm being chased by a big spooky thing. Oh, I can still hear it. Oh. No, leave me alone. Let me mine in peace. Oh, hello. What is this? What do you mean? What the game? It's a game called Sunless Seas. Sunless Skies, sorry. Oh, what is that? This is a Which bit? Were you talking about the weird spooky thing with the hands, or are you talking about this little ship? This little ship's just, I don't know, a scout or something? I don't know what the spooky thing with the hands was. Whatever it was, I'm not a fan of it. They don't expect to see home again. Crew, please. It's not that bad. There's still hope. The noise that played earlier. I don't know. Seize the cargo. I love the cargo. Takatis often carry natural resources they have hewn, farmed, or mined from the reach. Lengths of bronze wood, vessels of sticky chorister nectar, sacks of boisterous seeds, barrels of hours freshly dug from some nameless skyrock. What did this one have? Mangled Takati nameplates remains unchanged at 0. You've gained 1 barrel of unseasoned hours. I'm guessing they don't like me mining. Oh, I'm spooked. I am spooked. It might be a good idea to go down to Magdalen's and get unspooked. If you're here talking about that weird stretching noise, that's the thing that was up there that I was not a fan of. I really wanted to go and explore the forest, but I don't have enough supplies, and I'm very spooked. To play cricket, please. Please. Take a relaxing stroll, attend a service. Congregation, it's just sky stories. Visit the allotments. Failure? Here a goat grazes on a bush whose leaves spiral like corkscrews. A harassed gardener hacks at weeds that look like a knot of melting snakes. Another gardener hurries over and presses a bulbous cutting in a clay pot into your hands. Here, you have it, he musters. I can't abide its singing. The plant, green, noduled, trills mournfully. Thank you for the singing plant. Watch cricket, yes. Terror has fallen. Not by a lot, though. Come on now. Oh, yes. Here's the trophy. Ooh. Good. Alright, I need to... Yes, I need to give them more stuff first. I'm not strong enough to appreciate true cider. That's too right game. You know how it be. Let's take a relaxing stroll. Yeah. Oh, I was meant to hand in my port reports. Yeah. It's fine, I guess. It's awkward there at different locations, but I guess that's fine. Hello? Alright, bye. Bye. Oh. Let's go somewhere cold. All the cold places have been quite spooky. They hate new things, one of your crew suggests. That's why they attack engines. The grizzle stover snorts. Everything's new to them. Their world died before ours was even born. Been some glorious experience. Okay, let's go to Magdalen's. Let's get treated for our spook. I think we hit something, Captain. Let me think you could turn back and search for it. Reduce terror but increase your nightmare. Reduce terror but increase your nightmare? Offer whatever it was. Oh, the frost waif. Oh, okay. Failure? What do you mean failure? Trust no gifts. A superstitious stoker once remarked, if a thing crosses your path, offer it up. On this occasion, though, maybe the offering was not to the gods' taste. You glimpsed Leviathan shapes moving through the fog. Your terror's fallen, but the waste waif is displeased with me. You notice it first on your bed, faint rusty marks at the creases of your pillow. They are finger traces, the shade of old blood on the handle of your door, the armpits of your clothing too. Something with a taste of metal is coming out of your pores. Let's try and understand it. Hey! I can succeed at something. Some of those clothes you've never worn, but here they are in your cupboard and they smell like you. There's a tangy sensation in the back of your throat. There's a mirror in which your reflection will not meet your eye. I should talk to my crew. I have some crew. I should talk to my crew. I'm settling in nicely, thank you, Captain. You've a good crew here, and a sharp one. Navigator already has visited every crew member at their station. Alright. The other guy wants to gamble with me, which I don't think I'm up to right now. I guess I don't need to go there anymore. I can go straight there, but I can't buy supplies there. I hope someone wants these gems I have. That would be very convenient. Nothing. Interesting. Interdesting. Something next to Magdalen's. Okay. That's convenient, seeing as that's where I'm going. And then we shall go somewhere cold for Arid. We will try, at least. Now that our terror's gone down, and all we have is just a few measly nightmares, and the displeasure of some ancient god. Oh, it's just some supplies. Nice. Very useful. Oh, hello. What are you doing over there, buddy? You alright? You're quite hard to hit, aren't you? Wait, you're actually shooting at me? This is unreasonable. Unreasonable and unfair. Ahoy hoy, Spud. Oh, hello. Oh, he loves... Thank you very much, Spud, for the sub for the 13 months. Hey. Search for survivors. I don't think I want any crew, thanks. I will gain some random treasures. An uncanny specimen. You pry the lid off. Dear God! What the blazes? Your navigator pokes the thing inside with a big stick until assured that it is dead. Oh, a Keepsake Market. Reduce terror. I'll buy another worldly artifact. Do I have 2 of those now? I've got 3. Oh. Ah! Will you... Are you... Oh, I'm buying them. Oh, I don't want to buy them. I'll just sell them. The kettle is on, filling the room with steam. Have you seen this room before? Her face is behind a veil, but the voice is right. As perfect as you've heard in your dreams. I've sent away everyone, so we can talk properly. You still take sugar, yes? Oh. Is that taken away my, my... Oh, he has a job for me. I admire your discretion earlier, he sighs. You have seen the dangers of our work upon those who abuse our service. Yet we are not immune to it ourselves. He draws your attention to several paintings on the walls. My regulars have, at various points, requested that I be a prospector on Lustrum, heir to a fine house in Port Prosper, and a titan of industry on New Winchester. Very specific requests, and more. I have vivid memories of being all 3. Yet all cannot be true, surely. He presses a locket into your hand. This bears my image. See if anyone remembers me. I can't remember who I was before this. If I could be other than I am, I'd like to know. Travel to any of Lustrum, New Winchester, and Port Prosper. Okay, I have no idea where those are. I know where New Winchester is. Let's write a port report so we can go to New Winchester and make some money. Okay. So I did say that I would go to the land of ice and snow, but it was in fact a lie. We're going back to... maybe we'll go to New Winchester and then we'll go left, and maybe there's something of... Wait, actually... Port Prosper, is that part of this? Port Prosper is. The southeast place doth once again return to our... It could be there. I just don't have the supplies to test it out. So what and as much as I want to eat my crew, we're going to try and stave that off for a little bit. So we'll go to New Winters, and then I'll go like northeast and try and find the other one. Whatever that other one was. It was Lustrum. Okay, we can try and find Lustrum. Eating crew didn't bode well last time. It didn't, Arid. It didn't. We had a bad time with our eating of crew, even though they did taste so good. They didn't really alleviate our hunger. We just wanted to eat more crew. Oh, hello, Marauder. How are you? hitting this one rock. Good. Oh, strip the engine for materials, yes, definitely. I'd love some more hull. Oh, I should have done this the other way around. Because I'm going to lose more crew. As you clamber through the hole, your lamps reveal uncanny... Ah, this is the same one. That's fine. I gained some sovereigns, and the crew once again is dead. It's a good job there's an endless supply of people willing to go on these journeys. Do I pay well? I can't imagine I do. Seeing as I only pay a one-off fee. Gained 1 fuel. Lovely. This is definitely the same music from Sunless Skies, this particular track. One-off fee is better than no fee. You're right there, Vish. You're right there. Perhaps the other captains barely don't pay at all. Perhaps. A grim foreboding. What will become of you? What indeed. What indeed. Hello. A lot of smoke you got there, buddy. Ah, you're just a attacker, right? I see. Whatever they are. Friends, at the very least. Let's hire on some crew. Ah, no, I can't hire more crew because I've just recently killed some. That's reasonable. maybe next time. Take my munitions crate and some. Take like 2 of those, and I'll keep one. Maybe I'll find somewhere better to sell it, and then I can get some supplies. Because we're going on an adventure. But now I must find if there's anyone who knows about the amenable host. Ooh, this seems good. First, Captain! A broad-shouldered Tackety speaks for the group. A friend of ours. There protests. An acquaintance of ours. I sent a message from Hybris. She needs transport back to New Winchester. He pauses for a breath. Would you mind picking her up if you happen to go out that way? She's a filmmaker, goes by Mimi Lumiere. She said she'd never return, so I have to assume she's taken ill. It'll be good to make sure she gets back safely. High breeze now to the southwest of New Winchester. Right, yes, I'm good with south. South has been a good time for me. The initial search is fruitless. People giggle at the antiquated fashion on display in the daguerreotype, the tilt of the jaw, the unfortunate arrangement of hair, but the proprietor of the round table seems to recognize the face. Oh yes, right sod he was. She holds up the locket to catch the falling starlight through a window. Wanted to open a factory here a few years back. Something went wrong and there was a workers' revolt. Not been seen since. You've uncovered nothing definitively conclusive here. You may return to the amenable host or look elsewhere. Yeah, look elsewhere. Everyone loves a double south. One south isn't enough. It is not enough. Can I have a drink? No. I need 7 Sky Stories, 7 Tales of Terror, and then I can start writing a song. I can do that. I'm gonna give some stuff to the other people, to the stovepipes, because I don't want either to get too strong. I remember this was a mechanic in Sunless Skies where you could give to 2 different teams, and one would get a lot stronger than the other and take over the place. So we'll try and keep it nice and even. It means they generally don't give you as much money, I believe, but that's fine. Deliver the port reports. It is a comfortable room for a modest secretary. Stained glass windows lay crimson slants across the desk. The prudent secretary receives your reports and reads them one by one. A number of questions follow, to which the secretary expects cogent, succinct. I never know how to say this word. Succinct? Succinct? I never know. I literally just never know. In all my time. Her Majesty is grateful, they say, as you leave. Oh, you gave me a lot of money. Thank you very much. That is a lot of money. What can I get for with your gratitude? Get some gossip. Get a permit. Or an invitation to the Eternal Mask at Purduant. Succinct? I don't know. Do I think I want a permit? Or do I think I want an invitation to Purduant? I'm doing a lot of trading, so I think a permit. A ministry stamp permit. Good. I could get some gossip as well, but I think I'd like an invitation later, so I'll come back. I have a lot of supplies. It's time to go. Mummy is madam. Ah, is it? Really, Spud? That's a very odd way of putting it. That's a very odd. How does that even work? How does that even work? Your bat is relieved, but found nothing. Thanks, bat. And you've got my best interest at heart. I think I want to go down. It's formally spelled Madar. Ah, Madame with an E. Ah. I see. Ooh. Oh, it's this one again. Oh, just confine them to the quarters. I've lost a crew. Yep, just stay in your house. Stop ruining my ship. What is this? Abandoned buildings, and there's something over there. Definitely something. Oh, I like this. Very spooky. Lush verdance encloses you, green as emeralds. What is this place? It's like a jungle. we just find a wreck in the middle of the... I'm sure this is fine. Oh, goodbye, another crew. Your crew attach cables to the wreck to hold it steady as they pry apart doors as some gust of wind rocks both vessels, and the young man, straining at the pry bar, slips. He cries out. His hand mangled on a torn edge of metal, he is likely to lose his fingers. The treasure you retrieve from the hold will be of little comfort to him. Gained yes, that is of little comfort. 16 sovereigns. Wow, okay. Oh, there's a port. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. How do I get to this port? This is a little bit... I didn't like the open spaces, and I don't like the enclosed ones either. Hello? It's quite a ways off. Oh, no, I'm good, I'm good. And you know what? I'm good. You can stay over there and mind your business. Ah, friendo. Oh, I'm so glad these dreadnoughts are everywhere. It makes it seem so safe. Oh, he's shooting at something. Oh, there's a port there? Oh, okay. Hello. You don't seem very mad. Your shots are quite accurate, I think. Compared to mine, at least. Another one? Oh, I'm gonna hide behind this thing. Where's this port? Oh, it's all the way down there. Oh. There we go. Try to gain crew? Oh. Most of the locomotive's windows are broken. A star wind whistles through them. You find only corpses in the locomotive, killed in the battle or barricaded in their cabins, or in one case, stuffed into a cupboard. Okay, what is this port? Is this port the port we want? I think this is going to be a quality port for quality folk. Capabilities cabins. That doesn't sound like where I want to be. Oh no, this is just a thing next to it. Father sent me here to do work, a quiet job. Couldn't keep it. Ledbetter and Stainrod's Nature Preserve. Alright. I'm down. Oh, you want to sell me these as well? Right. Okay. It's not quite what I'm after, but okay. Buy some more supplies. Could buy some of those, maybe. Okay, the report. For a few, it's the work provided by Leadbeater and Stainrod. For the rest, the reason is the same. They're drawn by the beauty of the reserve. Some are here with tourists from across the Empire. Others are here to give their crew a respite. Others were simply passing by and couldn't resist stopping in. That's me. I'm that category. We want to study the powerful forces of nature at work in the Reach so that we may improve the life of all citizens of the Empire. If you're an intrepid sort and willing to aid our earnest efforts, we are offering a reward for the following. I see you're interested. The phlegmatic researcher has wheeled up behind you. His left leg is raised, perhaps to reduce the very obvious swelling. The keys to understanding the remarkable principles of growth and cultivation are waiting here. We just need suitable specimens. If you aid our research, I'll ensure you're properly remunerated. You just have to use the long words, don't you, game? Yes, what do you need? Wings of a bee. Ants? You want ants? You want ants? Okay. You want ants? Why do you want ants? Oh, we can go into the nature reserve. The only person to help you is a romantic ornithologist. He is lean and plainly dressed, with a long, wiry beard. The other reaches us introduce you. Did you know our colleague here, one indicates the ornithologist, is looking for the mythical bird whose beak pecks away at the mountain of eternity? They stifle giggles. The ornithologist maintains his smile and gestures towards the forest path. I'll be glad to show you the reserve. I do hope you'll join me later. You can often find me at the watchtower. Here, Doofy, welcome. The park is filled with birds and flowers, trees and woodland creatures, streams and bumbling insects, and other insidious dangers. Visitors are not allowed to venture too deeply into the reserve without an escort. I'll take a trip in. Yeah, sure. The romantic ornithologist clasps his hand with quiet delight when he sees you. I found the most wonderful place. Shall we? We delve into the reserve together. The birds sing around you. The flowers offer sweet perfumes. A pleasing breeze tumbles through a glade and whistles around a mountain bend. I'll visit him. Ask about the bird. There are other birds I could study, of course, he says, shrugging. But that's not the point. We had thought this bird a myth. The bird who wears away at the mother of mountains, pebble by pebble, but miners have seen it. The heavens are home to improbable things. Can I ask about your reserve? He smiles like a child. It is my home, he says. My church. That's just a lot of, okay. Thank you very much. You know what? I will buy these. I'll buy 2 of them. I still wish to go over there, but I guess I have to backtrack. I guess I can go round. I have enough supplies to go round. Birds aren't real, they're government drones, but they peck away at the mountain of eternity. What a lovely nature reserve. How lovely. I imagine the Dreadnought is fighting this this star-crazed ship over here somewhere. What is this? Is this something I can mine? Q. Oh. That was loud. Jess, thank you for the wood. What is this game? Its point? So the point of this game, as is any other game, is to waste your time. For isn't that what we're all looking for in a game? To waste our time. Hey Vip, welcome. Now, this game's called Sunless Skies. Thank you for the nickel, Vip. I'm gonna backtrack. I'm gonna go to this thing. I've got some lovely wood now. Someone give me a set. They did. I hope you enjoy. Can you circumnavigate the world? Potentially, but I don't know whether I have enough supplies for that, Arid. Oh wait, no, you mean go from one side to the other? So in Sunless Seas, if you tried to do that, you generally went insane. Because the idea is that beyond this map is uncharted regions that are difficult to navigate, if you can do it at all. I don't know how this one does it, but it's generally a very bad idea to do so. But you could maybe go around the edge. Like, just skirt around the edge and don't go into it fully. Well, the disc confirmed. William's wheel. Morale is fragile. Now, the crew love it. The crew love journeying with Captain Birdseye. Ooh. Oh, maybe they don't. An engineer cries out, her voice hoarse as a professional mourner. It's gone! She points to one of the stained glass windows. A star! It winked out! You look through the grass, stars burned upon the firmament. The specific patch of sky she pointed to is indeed empty, but you couldn't say if a star had been there before. Hey, Ashes. Distract the crew with supplies. Apparently, that's what I'm doing. Let's seek unusual items. Ooh, some gossip. I'm a big fan of gossip. It's very valuable. Very valuable indeed. What is this? It's a giant leaf. Now... Oh, is that... Oh, is the port like a giant flower? We should signal the wreck. Yes. Your signaler fetches their signal lamp, and you find... Retriever survivor is eager to sign on and a hard worker, if surly from the long isolation. Hey, we got a little bit more crew. We just bonked our ship. Salvo you a pigeon? Of course. Hey, L&S, welcome back. Oh man, it is. It is on like a giant flower. A cryptic stoker wants to hold a memorial service for the crew that have recently died. The ceremony is unlikely to be Christian. Approve and attend. Okay. Let's take our 50-50. The cryptic stoker has painted his face storm grey. His talismans rattle like distant thunder. He orders the window open to let the sky in, and proceeds to deliver his rites, a mishmash of Anglican practice, new sequence hymns, and nonsense. In his patchwork ceremony, he speaks of the inadequacy of the present and the sanctity of the past where the dead still live. He speaks of a storm that gathers lost voices to itself. The storm that speaks has noticed me. I'd rather it hadn't, to be honest, but Lauren Scott House. This isn't where I wanted to be either, but it does look very exciting. Like, look at this. Oh, Titania. No, Titania.